Okay, back again for our last section, section 6. And section 6 asks you to do 3 things for each triangle. So it says for each special right triangle below, do the following. 1, identify the missing angle measures. 2, state what type of special right triangle it is. And 3, find the missing side lengths. Okay, so let's look at number 1. So the first question is identify the missing angle measures. Okay, so those would be M and N. Okay, and given that the 6 times the square root of 2 is across from the 90 degrees angle, this is obviously the hypotenuse. And these are the legs. Okay. We also know that this angle here is 90 degrees. This angle here is 45 degrees. So we know that this angle down here is also equal to 45 degrees because 45 plus 45 plus 90 is equal to 180. And the inner angles of any triangle have to add up to 180. So you're given that this one is 90, given that this one is 45, and you know that this last one has to be 45-degree angle. So we're working with a 45, 45, 90 triangle. That's our special triangle. Okay. Now 3 is we have to find the missing side lengths of M and N. So if this is a 45, 45, 90, what do we know about M and N? Okay, we know that M and N have to be equal. Okay. So that's very important to remember that even though they use different letters here, because this is a 45, 45, 90, those 2 legs are equal. So M is equal to N. Okay? So now, how do we figure out what their lengths are? Well, we have to look at the hypotenuse. Let me change colors here. Okay, so we're going to look at our hypotenuse. And it says that the hypotenuse is equal to 6 times the square root of 2. So we look over here at our rules, and we see that the hypotenuse of a 45, 45, 90 is equal to N times the square root of 2. So N in this diagram then is the length of these 2 legs. So the same thing is here, that 6 times the square root of 2, 6 is going to be these lengths, because that's what our formula says over here. So the answer to number 3 is M is equal to N is equal to 6. Okay. These triangles are really, really easy. So once you find that one length of one of the legs, you're home free. Okay, let's try this next guy. So actually, you know what? I'm going to erase this. Okay, if you need to copy it, then just go back and replay the video. That's easy to do. Okay, but I just want everything to be clean and neat. So now we're going to work on this number 2. Okay, number 2. So here we have a 30 and a 90 degrees. So 30 degrees plus 90 degrees plus something has to be equal to 180. And as you could have guessed, it's 60. Okay, so this is 60 degrees, and this is, the answer to question 1 is, this is a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Okay. Actually, that's the answer to question number 2. Okay, the question number 1. Okay, find the missing angle measures. The missing angle measure was 60 degrees. So, did I read that wrong? The last one looks like I probably did. Okay. So number 3, we're going to find the missing side lengths. So here we have that the length of the side, which is opposite from the 30 degrees. So this is the smallest. Okay. So our smallest is going to be 4. The length of our smallest side is 4. So that over in this diagram, that would be 4. Okay. So the length of the side opposite the 60 degree, okay, the length of this side, okay, just like over here, is equal to the square root of 3 times n, which is 4. Okay? So now we need to find this x, and x is across from the 90 degree angle, and over here it shows that the side opposite the 90 degree angle is equal to 2 times the leg. Okay, so x is going to be equal to 2 times 4 is equal to 8. Okay, so we figured out our 3 sides. We've got, okay, the hypotenuse is 8, the short leg is 4, the longer leg is 4 times the square root of 3, and we're done. Okay, in order to answer the question specifically that it asked, we would write x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 4 times the square root of 3. Okay, now you're really done. Okay.